Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree Jr. took place in the main event last night of UFC 307. Pereira versus Rountree, and Rountree knocked him out. No, I'm joking. Alex Pereira won the fight, and I know people are roasting me, laughing in my comment sections, and I'll take it. It was a massive risk I took in this fight of picking Khalil Rountree, and I'm actually proud of this result. Now, I wanted Rountree to... I was neutral. I wasn't. I was kind of wanting Rountree to get this, because although I would have been sad for Alex Pereira, I would have been equally as sad for Khalil Rountree because of his story and, the shit he's been through. But, because I know people just laugh, like, oh, he was 300 pounds or whatever. But if you actually read his story, there's a lot more to that. But he lost the fight. And Alex Pereira wins this fight. I'm going to mention each round of this fight. I'm going to mention what's next for either guy as well. Although I will make a fight to make next tomorrow. So stay tuned. I have a good matchup for Khalil. I think we know what Pereira's next fight will be, but still. Yeah. Alex Pereira wins the fight. I picked Rountree. I made everything. I was saying Rountree was going to KO him. Out cold. Let's take away some stuff here. Khalil Rountree, I think he showed a good chin, but he might have just lost his chin in the same fight. I was worried for Rountree's chin. I was. Because he's been KO'd before. He hasn't shown a granite chin before in his fights. I think the Johnny Walker Kudalaba fight, you need to ignore that shit now. You need to ignore that shit now. Khalil Rountree just showed that he's leveled up his game. And I said that, but people kept going, Walker KO'd him. Pereira, imagine what he's going to do. Although Khalil lost, you got shown that you can't look at that as a result anymore. Because that was in 2018. Khalil made massive improvements, and I trusted him to go out there and shock the world by knocking Pereira out. Khalil might have lost his chin, but he also might have just showed that he has toughness to him. Pereira's jab was doing good in this fight. Pereira showed he's had a good chin. So, I'm not going to trust Pereira getting knocked out ever again, especially at light heavyweight. At middleweight, maybe. Because we found out the weight cut was a big issue. We found out a lot of stuff. Tom Aspinall can beat him still. I would choose the heavyweights to beat him. Aspinall and Jones, I would choose him over Pereira still. But when it comes to light heavyweight, I'm not doubting Pereira ever again. He's too good. He's too powerful. He's too fearful. And you gotta be a grappler to beat him. Like a solid grappler. Submission wins and that. Like I think like a Glover Teixeira if he was still around. A style like that could beat Pereira. And Khalil ain't gonna do it. He has 0 submission wins. And what? He's gonna lay on top of Pereira for 5 rounds? You don't think Pereira's gonna fucking... Ankalaev isn't... He doesn't have the same defense as Rountree. He doesn't have... First off, he didn't really check leg kicks like Rountree does. And still Pereira was able to get through in this fight. We'll talk about it. And he doesn't have the same... We don't even know how good Ankalaev's chin is. Could have a great chin. But he could be, chinny or just not tough enough. I think Rountree was a bit of a kryptonite here. And I've kind of learned a few stuff from this fight. Now, round 1. Let's talk about it. Alex Pereira, fucking nervous as fuck. Everyone, I made a whole... I thought I was going to get fucking trashed on a bit more. It's just a few laughing emojis, whatever. I thought it was going to be like, oh, your predictions suck, never watching it again type shit. So I'm nervous. At the end of my seat, he could get clipped in round 1, that's it. And my whole reputation's fucked. Round 1. Khalil Rountree's getting through with big shots. First off, Pereira, I'm not going to mention the whole fight. I'm just going to mention the moments round 1. I don't know why I'm starting it's like a last-minute detail prediction. Pereira, not doing much. Shocked that he didn't throw the left hook more in this fight. But round 1, Khalil Rountree's getting through big shots. Pereira's chin. Holy shit, man. He's got a granite chin. Because Khalil has power. Landed on the chin of Pereira, like the front of the chin of Pereira as well. I can put you down. Put down Dawkins. Obviously, he's not Dawkins and Anthony Smith. But still, Pereira's got a good chin. Rountree literally won the first round. He landed shots on the chin. He wasn't just missing and, he was just like, walking, buckling his way through it. But, he was landing. And Pereira didn't do much other than a few tapping leg kicks at the lead leg. Or not the lead leg, because he was southpaw. To the, Pereira's, Rountree's rear leg. I don't know. Fuck, it's so confusing. Because that Rountree was a southpaw in this fight. He was going at the lead leg from Pereira's side of orthodox. So he was tapping the lead leg with his left. He was just tapping the lead leg safely. I'm looking at Pereira's point of view here. Tapping at the lead leg. Rountree was doing more in round 1. We can all agree Rountree wins round 1. He was landing shots. Landing good shots on Alex Pereira. And a lot of them as well. I think he had a lot, like at least 8 exchanges where he had done, shots over the top. I know Pereira took it, but it's still points. Pereira didn't do much after that, other than that as well. Round 1 goes to Rountree. I'm fucking holy shit, Rountree's actually doing this. I might get this shit correct. Round 2. Alex Pereira starts to break him, and I think this is where it was the beginning of the end for Khalil Rountree. Round 2, Pereira is picking him apart now, landing good leg kicks. Rountree's tough, man. I think this guy deserves a lot more credit now. But still, round 2, Pereira's picking him apart now. Picking him apart, doing well. Didn't really land the jabs to the body. Risky, though. Rountree could catch him like that. He didn't really land the left hook either. He was landing the jab. Smart game plan from Alex Pereira. Land more jabs. This is what he needs to do against shorter guys now. Against guys his, frame and his, height, that's where he needs to go to the jab to the body. But when he's taller than guys like Khalil Rountree and Jan Blachowicz, I know he was catching Jan with jabs to the body, but, I feel like the jab just busts him up a lot more, and he did that to Rountree, who had a bit of a cut on his nose before the fight. But still, Alex Pereira was landing that jab. Rountree dropped him, and I did think I did believe he was. I was in the moment though, but I do believe he did drop Pereira. On replay, he did drop him. Pereira might have been off balance, but he still connected on Pereira. I know Pereira got back up, but it's still a knockdown. He dropped Pereira for a second. Still a knockdown. You don't have to be down and concussed for it to be a knockdown. Pereira won the round besides that moment, but Rountree took it. 2-0 Khalil Rountree. But the cardio. Altitude, for fuck's sakes. Fucking Khalil, he could be champ one day. And if you disagree, you just like Alex Pereira that much. You have to admit Rountree can be champ one day. I think he KO'd Yuri out cold in the first round. I think I can say that now without any backlash. I think he beats Jamal Hill, because Jamal Hill, that's a bad matchup for Hill. Muay Thai striker that can chew up his legs. Rountree didn't land leg kicks in this fight, but I think he was just fearful of that left hook landing that could knock him out at any moment. But Rountree, was starting to slow down and was getting picked apart in round three. Just getting picked apart by that jab, but getting busted up now. Not looking good for Rountree. He's tough as nails. Kinda got saved by the bell at the end of round 3. I'm not even gonna lie. He got saved by the bell at the end of round 3. And that was that. Pereira. Pereira, he kind of just was nearly, getting a finish there. But Rountree was kind of saved by the bell. Could have been a 10-8, honestly. I don't think it was, just because it was towards the end. And Rountree was landing back here and there. But it was a dominant third round for Pereira. Round 4, it was just done. Rountree can't take it anymore. Tough as nails, but eventually Pereira was on body shots on him. I feel like Rountree could have threw back when Pereira was open and was just relying on head movement. But easier said than done, in my opinion. And, Pereira landed body shots and a right uppercut that put away Rountree. Feel bad for Rountree, man, because I really wish he was looking good. And I feel like people need to give him the credit here. And if you don't, you're a piece of shit. But still, you are. Honestly, I'm not just coping here. I think Pereira won the fight. I got incorrect. I'm not making any excuses. I feel like if that wasn't an elevation, it would be... I'm not making excuses here. Pereira won the fight, but if it wasn't in Utah, I might make a whole video about that. These fighters are getting used to it now, so it's not really a big issue. And Pereira, I can't really make this excuse though. I can't make this excuse because Pereira was also an elevation. So Pereira won. But I feel like Khalil, it did take a toll on Khalil because he's more of like a muscle-bounded twitch fiber guy, where Pereira is a bit more slender with some muscle on him as well, but it's not, not as nearly as much as Khalil. So I think it did take a toll on Khalil a bit, but Pereira won. He won the fight. Khalil did his best. Got to give credit to Khalil Rountree. In a 3-rounder of that fight, I know Pereira probably wouldn't fight the same, but Khalil probably wouldn't either. But if that was a 3-rounder, Khalil's the world champ, and I would get this pick correct. But Pereira won. Good stuff from Pereira. And still, he won the fight. And he did it with a fever as well, which he said in the post-fight interview. He said that. No, in the press conference. Post-fight press conference, he said that. And, he says he'll stay at light heavyweight for a bit, which is good. I don't want him... you could do heavyweight fight, because there's a heavyweight, unless you get new contenders coming up, it's drying really out. Because hopefully Gon beats Volkov in December, because I don't want to see Aspinall Volkov 2. It's really hard to sell that, I think. Aspinall Gon you can still sell. It's a good matchup. And Jones and Stipe will retire in November. Jones will definitely. I really do hope Stipe fucking wins, because we could get a rematch out of them. And Stipe, even if he wins, I feel like he'll stick around for a Tom fight and do it for the fans, where Jones' pussy bitch ass won't. But I think Jones will win, and I think they will retire in November, and it will just be Aspinall and Gon and Almeida, hopefully, but that's our hope. No, we need Pereira to go up soon. I think you do him versus the Ankalaev Rakic winner, but I'll make a whole video for that tomorrow. Rountree, I got a good opponent for him. The loser of Rakic Ankalaev, that's probably it. But still, I could do him versus the winner of Ozdemir Olberg, but fuck that. Khalil deserves a good fight after that, I think. But I wouldn't do him versus Hill or Yuri, any of these guys, 'cause I think they're looking to return soon. So I'd do him versus the loser of Rakic Ankalaev. That's my honest opinion. The loser of that fight. But still, what else is there to say? Pereira's a savage. Won't doubt him out light heavyweight ever again. I don't think anyone beats him in the striking after that. I think Khalil's the only guy that can make it that close with him, other than Izzy. But obviously Izzy is a middleweight. And that was at middleweight. I think Pereira would dust up his yet light heavyweight easily. Round 1 KO, down goes Israel Adesanya. Or round 2 or 3. Like, I think it would be late. I now, Pereira's normal. He's human. I think Yuri Prochazka just isn't as good as we said he was. I don't think Jamal Hill's as good as we said he was. I think these guys are incredibly good. I think they're good. I think they would have a close fight with each other, but I think Khalil would beat both of them. And, I now know that for sure. Give Khalil a follow. Just give him a follow. Even though he's a bit boring, not all that there in terms of, like, the hype. Just give him a follow. Just for support. Get more sponsors with the followings as well. Just give it to him. Come on. Like, I knew Pereira fans were fucking shitting themselves. I fucking know they were. And I'm a Pereira fan as well. Huge fan of Alex Pereira. Shama. Just because I picked Rountree doesn't mean I hate Pereira. No, I love Alex Pereira. I don't love him, but I like Alex Pereira. Huge fan. But still. You know? Alex has it all. He's set for life. Khalil Rountree is number 8 in the rankings and just almost beat Alex Pereira. Give him a fucking follow, man. Like, Khalil needed this win. Because he'd be set for life if he did. He almost had it. Give him a fucking following on Instagram. Do it. Because I knew Pereira fans. Pereira fans in terms of, I'm a massive Pereira fan. Drama, yeah, let's go. Wah! But there's fans of Pereira that, you know, do weird stuff behind the, like, I know they do weird stuff. Look up Alex Pereira, you know, do this, and, like, I know they do weird stuff. So I knew they were shitting themselves when Khalil was doing good. Alex won. That's about it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Pereira won the fight. I got it wrong. Yeah, I need to get these main events correct and do well again. Tatsuro title, destroy Royval next weekend. Peace.